Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of A Bad Podcast, featuring your boy T, Davian. I thought you guys are your own people, so you would do your own goddamn selves.
I just thought you'd introduce us. You're the host. You don't, they introduce us.
Yeah. There's no problem. I'm not going to say my own name.
Yeah, if you guys are feeling fucking lazy, featuring your boy Davian and your boy Chris. For you here on our very first episode, we only got a few topics to go through, but we're going to have a good time as we get it done. Okay? I feel like let's start nice and basic. It's going to be a time. I feel like let's start basic and let's start with sports. Okay? Let's start looking at the Premier League table. We got 4, maybe 5 games left in the season. Who here believes that Arsenal is actually going to win the league?
No one. No.
I don't believe Arsenal are going to win the league since December.
They've been leading the league for a long ass time, and I've believed none of it since the beginning.
He has been telling me they're going to win the league, and I've been saying no for 6 months.
Listen, bro, I had faith, and then they proceeded to lose. They drew 3 games in a row, and then lost. Yep.
Yeah. All right, they beat Chelsea though, so comebacks.
Bro, beating Chelsea don't mean
Chelsea
shit no more.
Chelsea are 9 points from relegation.
Chelsea are 12th.
I mean, does anyone want
points with Bournemouth?
I mean, would anyone
Lampard hasn't won a game since he's been there.
I mean, would anyone place any money on Chelsea getting relegated?
They're not going to.
No, it'd be down to goal difference and
It's not even that. It's the teams around them have got to play each other. So
I was going to say they might be. Quite
yeah, but you know who Chelsea have got? They've got I think they've got Man City. They've got Newcastle.
They're going to lose both those.
They're going to win 9 games, but
3 of their 4 games.
There's 7 teams below them, and none of those teams are going to get more than 9 points to set them down.
Jesus Christ!
No, that's true.
But also, no Chelsea fan believes they're gonna win any of their remainder games, bro. It's fucked for them.
Okay. Do you want to know something funny? 3 months was it 3 months ago? About 3 or 4 months ago, a Chelsea content creator called Mattis said that his only goal for the season was for Chelsea to get 40 points. That was nearly 3 months ago. They're still on 39.
It's not looking good, bruv.
He said that, and everyone was like, "Stop being dramatic." Literally, oh, obviously, your man will be okay. They said that it's been 3 months, and they're still on the same points.
I was gonna say, Chief, the past 5 fixtures, they've drew 1, lost 4 in a row, bro.
Their goal of the month was the only goal they scored. It was a deflection for Conor Gallagher. They drew that game.
That's quite sad. That's quite sad, you know.
Wait,
so yeah, he said that literally
got
2 months ago.
and then fired after 3 games. 3 games? 3?
No. Has he been sacked already?
No,
yeah. He's still there.
It was the Tottenham manager that got fired in 3 games.
Oh, but I was gonna say, ain't no way they got rid of Lampard, bro.
No, Lampard's record for Chelsea is 6 losses in a row.
6 losses, yeah.
Oh Jesus!
And they just keeping him there just
he's
because.
He's interim. They just want to keep him because they can't find another manager.
I was gonna say, you may as well keep him until the end of the season. He's a vibes manager. He's not there to do anything. Poch would be a great shot. Don't get me wrong. I didn't want him anywhere near United.
Lampard has won 1 game in his last 20 as manager.
Now, those are some good stats if you ask me, bro. Those are some fucking solid stats. Oh my fucking Christ! Well, also I'm not gonna lie.
About 500 million, which makes it worse.
Well, to be fair, looking at Man United's form right now, fucking 4 wins and 1 draw. I can't believe that's Man United I'm looking at because in previous seasons it's been rough.
If we had more of a squad, we'd be challenging for a league. Literally, the only problem we have is when we have 2 injuries, we look at Harry Maguire and it's like,
the GOAT.
Basically, United's best 11 have beaten Arsenal, Man City this season.
Yeah,
they beat Liverpool, We slapped Spurs in the first game. Should have slapped them in the second. But we are literally only ever 2 injuries away from it being like, oh no, we don't have a striker, or oh no, Maguire's got to play, or Luke Shaw's got to be left centre back.
Listen, it's
we
fine.
are fragile.
I was gonna say,
we are playing a left back at left centre back because we are playing a left back at left centre back because our manager doesn't trust our £75 million centre back.
Fucking get rid of him.
And he's doing better.
Bin him. Get rid of him.
Yeah.
Please.
He's got him for 75 million. So he's gonna just he's gonna go. He has to.
Yeah, he's gonna be sold. It's just who wants to buy him and who's gonna pay his wages.
Brother, listen. Any team which gets promoted next season, they might just take a gamble on him and be like, yeah, he'll be decent.
Nah, because that's all their money gone. Like he's not a leader.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna cost as much anymore.
And he's also not gonna go to a team that are lower down because he's an England international and wants to keep his prestige. So.
Oh, brother, he ain't even gonna be worth 30 mil. If he's worth more than 30 mil, that's a shocker. There's no way.
I think he'll be worth about 45.
I reckon we'll get 25.
45.
I think the right team would be able to 45 million. He's because the thing is he's also an English player, which means he meets homegrown rules, which means he's actually worth more, and it's kind of
yeah, that's an extra 10 mil onto his.
Like that's like 40 mil maybe. If a team need him, a team like Tottenham might go for him because they do need centre backs. So like Eric Dyer isn't that guy.
If I'm Tottenham and looking at the state of my club, don't get me like they lost 3, drew 1.
Yeah,
like it's fam. I don't know.
No, but it's not just how they lost. It's how they've lost.
Bro, if you bring Bottle Drop Maguire into that team, like
so the thing about this, so realistically, there is a world in which United go for Kane and then just offer Maguire to fill some of the funds so they don't feel so bad.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, exactly. That'll be fine. I'll do that
because Kane's about to go to his last year of his contract. Tottenham aren't going to be a Champions League team. He's not going to sign up. He's not going to sign a new deal. So instead of letting him go for free, they might be able to get like 50, 60 million, but then also claim they got a 50 million rated player as well. And then,
that's fair.
Also, it would match wages as well. So then they could
I'm not
leader.
For some reason, I'm not sold on Harry Kane with United. I don't think.
I am.
I feel like he would do good, but I just don't feel sold on the idea.
I've been watching Tottenham a lot.
Yeah.
He would make our team a lot better, but obviously I think it's a case of we actually have to have like a functional midfield as well for it to work. Because he drops very deep, so kind of what Rooney used to do. He drops deep and plays longer balls, so he'd let Rashford and wingers go.
Oh, yeah, you got Rashford and Anthony. I suppose that's fine. I suppose you're right.
He's working that system when he presses. Also, he's going to guarantee like 20 goals a season because unlike Weghorst, he can actually shoot.
That's true. All I'm saying is bring in Harry Maguire. Sorry, not Harry Maguire. Fucking Harry Kane. No. We don't need to. We don't need to. A brother made a mistake. So bring in Harry Kane. Bring in Neymar for my own selfish joy, and then let's call it a day.
Basically, if we get Neymar,
we need more players. We need more players.
If we get Neymar and Kane, which I think isn't out of the world of possibility, because Neymar wants to leave, and Harry Kane wants to. Literally, when we played Tottenham last week, the Man United fans were singing "We'll see you in August," and he replied, "I heard the chants," and then was like, "No, I'm trying to finish my season." I was like, "Yeah, you want to go to United, fine."
Yeah, I was gonna say, brother.
Then all you'd have to do is just have cover in midfield. Like you need to get rid of someone like McTominay. You need to get rid of someone like
I beg.
who's got in there fucking like Dallo or like.
I'll tell you right now.
You need to basically readjust the midfield.
Chief, I'm telling you right now, the day we get rid of McTominay, I will do it back. I might break my neck.
Wasn't there that?
Dean Henderson needs to go.
Wasn't there that 1 week where he was like the greatest player on the earth?
Yeah, he had a great week.
He scored like 4 times for Scotland in 2 games, and then scored
like 3 goals for Scotland. They beat Spain.
Yeah, see, the thing is,
scored for us as well.
You see, but I hate that because he started getting compared to like Kevin De Bruyne and players like that, and I'm like, brother, this is
that pick's normally a
you know what?
Nah, bro,
always good. Like he has a string of like decent game, like one. And by a string, I mean like 2, and then like he has decent games, and you're like, oh, he's all right, and then he has a really, 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 really bad 5 games. And you're like, why do we even have him? Why is he even there? And then he'll have one really good game, and you'll be like, oh, you know what? We'll keep him, yeah. And he just seems to know when to hold on. He doesn't let go.
Tackle. The problem with McTominay is when he was younger, he was a striker. So he has some of the natural like getting into the box late kind of abilities of like a Lampard. But also he has been played deeper. He's not technical enough to be a cam. He's not good at tackling enough to be a centre defensive mid. He makes too many mistakes to be a centre mid, so he kind of just doesn't do anything well. Sometimes we'll have random flares where you can see his talent, but then if you're a big
too
club,
far and few in between. Like
you want him at a club like Fulham, where when he has a good game, everyone gasses him. Like
true, he's just not good enough.
When you've got someone like, when you've got someone like, let's say if you had a front three of Harry Kane, Rashford, and Neymar.
Oh, bro,
and you can, like obviously interlink them. You can't have them being supported by McTominay, who will get a yellow card in the first 10 minutes and then go quiet for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
because then we'll have to make Neymar defend, and that won't really work.
Neymar defend, bro. Just may as well sub him off.
That's what I mean,
that ain't happening. Ain't no manager ever been able to do that.
It's not happening.
It ain't starting with 10.
Because you know it's not happening, then you put pressure on yourself. Like this year, United have scored the 5th most amount of goals in all of Europe, behind like City, PSG, and like Barca. Who like Barcelona have only conceded like 8 goals this season in the league. It's insane.
Yeah, no, they're on fire this season.
They've like stomped the league. But then United have 15 clean sheets. De Gea's top of the Golden Gloves. We're like second or third top in like scoring goals, but our goal difference is so bad because our midfield has random games where they just don't exist, and then we lose like 7-0 or.
It's those games that we don't have Varane and Martinez. That like
like it's even
like those random games.
Yeah, we don't have a deep enough squad because we don't have any money, so then we're just playing like
random.
Anthony Alango's getting games early this season. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I forgot. I was gonna say I forgot he even existed. I remember seeing him a bunch last season.
When we played Charlton, he played. Yeah.
Oh
and the thing is, he's not a bad player, but we aren't a team that put crosses into the box to give you service. So when he was playing up front for one of the games, he just kind of stood there like, "Yo, what do I do?" And I'm like, peeking it.
Okay, well, that's fair. Okay, so let's do predictions. So, who are your cemented top 4? Do you think is
it's Man City? It'll be Arsenal, and I'm hoping it's us, and then Newcastle. That's the top 4.
I think City win the league. Arsenal the 2nd. We come 3rd. Newcastle 4th. Liverpool 5th. Just
Liverpool.
We're like 4 points clear. We have so many games in hand.
I feel you. I think I can back that
City the one we're playing right now.
I think I can back that City to win, obviously, because fucking it's Man City. Arsenal 2nd. Bro, Haaland.
Oh, wait, we haven't talked about that enough. Actually, he's beaten the goal scoring record for a 42 game season in what 31 games.
Bro, he's built different. He's built different.
It's insane, and the thing is, the team Man City have been building this team around. Man City have built this team to create like 10 chances a game without striker, and then they've added they've added the best striker they could add into the system, and it's very different.
Well, bar Kylian Mbappe.
Isn't like Kevin De Bruyne must be like on like the best assist league in league.
Oh yeah, 100%. Ain't no way he is. Ain't no fucking way.
Total assists.
Yeah,
like most in a season.
I don't know.
Surely KDB has the most assists this season, right?
Oh, this season, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
he's miles away.
Oh, I can literally look at that. I didn't know. Actually, this website's kind of nice.
He's on 16 assists this season.
I was gonna say
11.
What's the
11 for Saka, and then 10 for Trossard. So he's 5 above everyone.
Bro, Mo Salah, low key. I mean, don't get me wrong. Liverpool's been dog shit. 18 goals this season. Fair enough, you.
Kevin De Bruyne has the 4th most assists in Premier League history.
If I'm Harry Kane, I'm pissed, bro. Because I put in a shift this season. This man has 25 goals.
Ryan Giggs has 162. Cesc Fabregas has 111. Wayne Rooney has 103. And then Kevin De Bruyne and Frank Lampard have 102 each.
Okay, but
which is kind of mad when
what about for a single season? What about for a single season?
I think that's still Henry. I'll check though.
Henry?
Yeah. I think Henry and De Bruyne are tied.
Okay.
Now. Now tied.
No, they were. One second to find this shit. Why am I getting basketball?
Speaking of basketball,
he's kept Henry and De Bruyne both have 20 assists in a season.
Oh, De Bruyne's going to beat that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
In 8 games.
5 games.
No, wait.
There's only
no,
4
4
games.
How many is he on again?
No, Man City.
He's on 16 now.
Man City still have 5.
Oh, bro.
That's all.
Bro,
if you're saying he has to get 5 assists in 5 games, I think that's he's capable with this City team.
It's definitely doable.
Yeah.
Also, remember that Pep isn't going to play him in every game if they win the title. If they win the title,
that is true. He'll start.
Going to rest him for.
Yeah, but the title is still pretty close, though.
It might not be. If they win their 2 games in hand, they're going to go.
They only have 1 game in hand now.
They've got 1 game in hand, which will set them 4 points clear with 12 to play for, and then Arsenal go play Newcastle. So if Arsenal don't beat Newcastle, the title could be done next weekend, pretty much.
Jesus Christ, man, it is what it is.
It'll be one of the quickest. I think the last time someone lost that many points in a short period of time was United when we were 8 points clear and threw them away in 3 games. And then lost on goal difference.
Like last year.
Oh, goal difference vibes.
No, we lost 8 points in 3 games and then lost the title to City when Aguero scored. We lost to Everton. Drew another game against like Sunderland and one of them teams, and then lost to City, and it was 8 points in like 2 weeks. That's how bad Arsenal have done. It's like an all-time throw.
Damn, son.
Literally lost 9 points in 2 weeks or something like that. They'd only won 1 game in April. I'm very happy.
Well, you know what? Fair play. Well, that's a nice little football section discussed there. Next up on the docket here, I did put basketball. If you guys wanted to mention anything, obviously I don't watch anything basketball related. So if you guys want to take the spotlight and shine, you can feel free.
Davian, what to talk? Oh my God. There's the Dylan Brooks thing. That's wild.
Look.
That's wild.
You don't watch basketball, so.
Let me explain who Dylan Brooks is. Okay. Let me explain who Dylan Brooks is. Right. Imagine, you're at school, right?
Okay.
And you know the little kid that's like scrawny, but for some reason he's got a big mouth.
Oh yeah.
And you're just like, I could just slap you. Right? That's basically who Dylan Brooks is. Like he's always talking. He's talking trash, but he scores like 14 points a game. Like he's mid. He is a mid player. All he does is agitate people, and that's kind of like his persona. He's like the villain of the NBA, right?
Okay.
He before coming up to a series with the Lakers and LeBron is obviously asked about it, and like LeBron's really old. Like next year he's going to be like the oldest player in the league, and he's still putting up all-star numbers. It's unseen, unheard of.
Okay.
Right, and LeBron is leading the Lakers. Right, they're facing each other in the first round of the playoffs. Right.
Yeah.
And Dylan Brooks says, it'll be good to see LeBron. It'll be good to wipe him out in the first round. LeBron doesn't have my respect. You got to drop 40 on me to have my respect. And what else did they say? What else did he say about it?
That was after game 2 as well.
He also said, it's easy to guard LeBron. You just got to send him left every time. Fine. Use his left hand, right? So what does LeBron and the Lakers do? Bear in mind, Lakers are 7th, and this guy's team is 2nd, right? LeBron's team beats them. While beating them, LeBron's team in the game that sent them home beats them by 40 points. In another game, the game-winning shot, Dylan Brooks sends LeBron left. LeBron hits that shot.
Brother, that ain't it. That ain't it.
everything this guy said went against him.
Came to bite him in the ass.
And after, it's like Fred or McTominay talking to Ronaldo and then telling them that they're not it, and then him scoring a hat trick on you. But like doing it before it's been so embarrassing that his own team have said they're not going to renew him, and he's got no team for next season.
Oh,
yeah, they're literally saying like we're going to sign him back.
He said he pokes bears.
Listen, this is why you don't.
He said he likes poking.
Listen, this is why sometimes you just don't catch shit, bro.
Yeah, he's got a history of chatting shit. And he did that after game 2 when they won the game. It was 1-1. Every other game that they lost, he literally refused to speak to the media because he basically was getting his own things thrown back in his face, so he just didn't talk to anyone. He just disappeared.
So he didn't want to even talk to the media. And then in the last game, he didn't even stay for media. He left before the media even got to the changing rooms. So he ran.
Yeah, they ended the season and he dipped home.
Damn.
He was already home. He wasn't even there with his team. He'd already gone.
Christ, man.
Chris, do you think he had beaten the Nets?
Absolutely. Well, fucking of course I did.
Okay.
Bro, we lost by 5 points without Jimmy Butler, who, by the way, is the right kind of trash talker, by the way.
Oh, damn, son. Okay. Tell him how it really is. Tell him how it really is.
He was down points and said, I own you, and then beat them.
He's down points. We were down. He was like, I own you, and then fucking just destroyed the team and then send them home. That's how you trash talk.
It was so bad, Giannis had to do a series interview, and he basically was like, what really is failure in sports?
Yeah.
Kind of. Just like, yeah, no, we didn't really fail. I was like, yeah, that Jimmy Butler kind of broke everyone. It was mad.
Fucking Christ, man. Fair play.
I'm ready.
It was great. But yeah, we're gonna beat the Knicks in a few games. Yeah. We're gonna win the next.
No, I like the confidence.
3 games.
Listen, confidence is key, bro. Confidence is key. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fair play. All right.
What else is happening in basketball?
Fair enough.
I don't think anything else. I think Dylan Brooks is the main thing.
Okay, so what we've learned here today, ladies and gentlemen, is Dylan Brooks is a little pussy. That was a direct quote from David and Chris.
From me. I said it.
Dylan Brooks is a pussy. T. Christian
Johnson. So we have a little section here, which will last a whole of fucking 30 seconds, which Nas would have loved, but we're just going to glaze over. Who do you think is going to win in this weekend's MMA versus Henry Cejudo and Aljamain Sterling? Just give me who do you think is going to win? That's it. All right. Triple C's coming back.
Second one?
Cejudo.
Aljamain Sterling and Henry Cejudo.
I know. I'll be honest. I know little about Aljamain Sterling other than his last couple fights. So I'm gonna say Cejudo. And if I'm gonna trade it to Jamaicans, I'm sorry.
That's fair. I'll back Triple C as well. I want Henry Cejudo to win. That came back.
Why is that thing called Triple C?
I'm gonna go with Cejudo because his name sounds like Pseudo Wudo, and that is a Pokemon. So.
I'll put it on TikTok.
That's mine.
And I'm going to put a pseudo in front of you. That's a dub, man. I think he's Triple C because he won the Olympics. Obviously, and wasn't he like a 3-time UFC champion as well? Some shit. Something like that.
Oh, so it's a triple champ. Okay.
Yeah.
Fam, I was like, his name's Henry. What's the C? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can double check my information there before we go to the next section.
Luckily, Max isn't here, so he can't break it down and tell me, like, it's because...
Oh, thank God.
Actually, okay. I'd like to inform everyone as we, comes into sports. It's 0-0. United Brighton.
We're playing today?
Yes, it is. It's
Yeah, against Brighton.
Okay. I know
it's half time. No, we're not playing today.
I mean, yes, I knew we were playing. I support Manchester United and follow all their endeavors. Listen, I took a couple of years off. I'm back now, all right? Fucking hell. All right. Well, the next section we're going to dip into here, ladies and gentlemen, is the influencer section. We're going to discuss a little bit of social media and what's going on. But it's still kind of in the realm of sports. We got the Misfits event next weekend with KSI and Joe Fornia. Obviously, we're going to do another podcast next week. Well, I mean, your opinions might change, but as up to now, who do you think is going to win? Actually, we'll build it up. Salt Poppy versus Anthony Taylor. Who do you think takes that first?
What, that little sprint of a fight? It doesn't matter, fam. They're only doing 3 rounds.
3 rounds,
no
bro.
cardio.
That's a spar.
Bro, I'm thinking, like, why not make it at least like 5? Like 5 or 6 is fair, bro. But like calling it 3 rounds is, I don't know, man.
Salt Pappy. Basically, what's happened is Salt Pappy feels like he's not being paid for more than 4 or 5 rounds because it's an undercard fight. So he's refusing to do more than 3 rounds. Anthony Taylor wants to do more than 3 because he knows he's got a stamina advantage over Salt Pappy. So
I guess that's fair.
The only way they can get the fight on is to do 3. Also, I think Anthony Taylor wins.
Ooh, you think Salt Pappy loses?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Look, the only reason is because it's a 3-round fight. Anthony Taylor's an experienced boxer who's hard to hit. Salt Pappy is a very good counter puncher, but it's only 3 rounds. So Anthony Taylor literally only has to hit him and move away and try and basically what he has to do. He has to hit him and stay away from him and he'll win rounds.
That's fair.
It's gonna be. I think that because it's only 3 rounds, it's gonna be very boring. It's gonna be hella.
Yeah, no, I think they'll probably try to gas themselves down the first 2, and obviously round 3 will be what it'll be if it even goes that far anyway.
If Anthony Taylor can hang with a professional boxer, he can hang with Salt Pappy.
That's fair. Well, next up, the legendary Deji Olatunji versus Swarms, the God. Who do you think takes it? I know the introduction there was quite on point. You're just a complete U-turn.
What is it? Wait, who's fighting? Deji?
It's Deji and Swarms, the Beyblade.
I'm gonna say Deji because like this is like it's the upcoming arc, and eventually he's gonna fight his brother. So like this is
you've got Deji who's
like anime right now.
You've got Deji who's fought Floyd Mayweather. And you've got Swarms who fought JJ and got beaten so bad he started spinning around in the ring. And then fought Ryan Taylor, who he punched and broke his eye bone in like 30 seconds. So
hey, listen, man. He can do it again.
Swarms is one punch man, or
I mean, I don't know.
If Deji doesn't slap him up, then what are we doing? Like,
I was gonna say, if Deji doesn't fucking win the fight, bro, then what's going on?
I know Swarms has like done the work, but like,
listen, Deji should have been doing it for longer. So I don't know, man. Anything can happen in a fight, but come on, Deji. And then obviously main event, KSI, Joe Fornia, Mr. Pro Boxer who's undefeated.
I literally have no idea who Joe Fornia is.
I had no idea of his existence at all.
I've never seen him box.
Nope.
He won a title, but there's like drug allegations around it.
He won a title?
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like an international title or something like that. Basically the thing was like it's a decent title to win, and it was sanctioned, but also there's like loads of dodgy shit around him doing steroids and
do Misfits do testing for drugs or no? Oh, okay.
They're doing 3-round fights at this point. Fuck it.
Hey, listen, bring Alistair Overeem into this fucking Misfits boxing, please.
But yeah, Joe Fornia, I don't know anything about him, so I assume JJ wins. But
okay.
Yeah, JJ. I'm going JJ.
I'm hoping JJ wins as well, to be fair. Keep it going.
I just want it to be a good fight, fam. Like,
at least. That'll be the only one, which will be like 5 rounds. It was only 4.
I haven't seen anyone. No, we've not seen JJ take a punch since Logan. Because these men are just, everyone goes in and they just start doing like this shit and covering.
Not to be fair though, Temper, like, give him a little love tap. You know what I'm saying? A little love tap.
He just did this shit. Like, he got hit with a karate move, blood. He got hit with a fucking like bouncing shit.
Hey, that's man came in built different.
But now Joe Fornia has fought David Haye before, but also anyone who's watched it has said David Haye wasn't trying. So.
Oh. Well, fair play. Well, hopefully JJ takes that fight.
Again.
All right. And now...
Imagine JJ taking that fight.
Fingers crossed. All right, and now we're going to well, actually, I guess I may as well introduce it for next week. We're going to have a section called Joe's Poems. One of our friends is an esteemed and legendary writer of sorts. He'll be sending in some poems for us to read once a week. They will be vetted before they are read out on the podcast, and one of us.
No.
Chris is gonna say yes no matter what. It says like.
And one of us will read them out on the podcast.
Calling Joe a poet.
Won't be better. Just do it raw. Come on.
No.
Don't be a pussy.
No. Okay. First of all.
Why?
All right. No. No.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Listen. Protection is very important, people.
And you know, things that go deep. Yeah.
Did you and Davian go deep?
That is some bullshit, fam.
Huh?
Did you and Davian go
Words
deep?
do sometimes.
What?
No. What? T, I don't know what's going on in your head, but it needs to stop.
I don't know what's going on in your head, but stop it.
I was talking about poems being deep.
Poems.
Deep, thoughtful
poems. Oh, we're talking about poems. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna dip into our talking about going deep. We're gonna go into our dating segment here. I ripped off 5 questions from Quora that people are actively going through today. We can have a little bit of fun with these and see how things go. So, question number 1. All right, we're going to start off light. And trust me, this is starting off light. What keeps a man in a relationship with a woman while he's cheating on her? I found out that my husband has been cheating on me recently, and yet he's still keeping things going with me. Why is he still doing this?
Right? I wouldn't know I'm cheating, so I can't.
Break up with him. What are you doing? Why?
I've never
Don't.
cheated, so I wouldn't know.
No.
Listen.
No.
Bro, listen, some people are different, man.
The question shouldn't be why is he still in a relationship with me? Why are you saying? Go.
She's too.
Come on.
She's too in deep, bro. Like she ain't gonna. She's like, you know, I'm here now. Like
all the contents of the email.
That is literally it.
She deserves better.
I read out the whole question.
We don't know how to find out he's cheating.
Nope, no
how
details
long
like that.
Cheating, Jane confronted them.
No, and then like from that as well, because this was posted today, so she'll probably tomorrow, whatever, update more details. Obviously, people have already answered her, so she'll probably give more context.
I'm gonna need updates next week. I'm gonna need you to come back to this, but
yeah,
I don't know. I guess the guy probably,
he loves her. He's just a bit of a hoe.
The guy's stupid.
He loves her. He's just a bit of a hoe.
That's not love. That's not love. That's not love. That's selfishness.
No, but I mean, you can love someone and still be a hoe.
Are you speaking from your?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear
it. She's okay. If she's okay with it, then.
I mean, the way she phrased the question is like, I don't know why he's doing this, but okay, that's cool with me. I don't know, man.
Well, I guess for her, I mean, I don't know. It's tough, and she probably wants to understand it, but
it's hard to understand that kind of fucking situation. Yeah,
people cheat for different reasons, isn't it? Like, I mean, everybody just leave him, and then
it's a tough one.
Someone that ain't gonna cheat, and then
I mean, it's not really, but go off, sis.
Personally, I'm leaving. That's with me. I don't know.
Oh, that's fair. All right, so I think there's a consensus there is get the fuck out that relationship. All right, so
absolutely,
you guys are gonna love this next one. You guys are gonna.
Okay.
Am I wrong for cheating on my girlfriend after she hung out with her girlfriends without my permission?
Yes. Yes.
My...
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Can you read the question?
Hold on. Let me read the whole thing. All right. So, am I wrong for cheating on my girlfriend after she hung out with her girlfriends without my permission? I I love my girlfriend very much, and we've been together for 3 years now. But the other week, she went out with her girlfriends, and I told her not to. She usually listens to me, but this time she didn't. And I think it was only right for me to go do what I did because I don't know what she possibly could have gotten up to when she was out with her friends. Brother, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, bro.
Isn't there's this guy on TikTok, right, that got mad at his wife for divorcing him, and he goes off about how like he doesn't think it like should be legal in his state. Is that this guy? because he's like, because this is like, oh, she didn't ask my permission to go. She ain't gotta ask permission.
Okay.
The fact that she even told you,
in general.
Can we do a mental breakdown from his side? So like,
the fact that
so imagine this. You guys like, I'm gonna go out with my friends, Friday night, and you're like, no, and she's like, I'm going anywhere.
Yeah.
At what point is he like, wow, she's going out with her friends, which means she must be cheating. So I'm gonna cheat too. Like, how quickly?
And I'm saying like this happened in a week because obviously like because he was like she went out last week. So I'm like in my head I'm like so this man took you took a week to cheat on your girl, bro.
I thought he cheated that day.
Clearly.
You gave no specifics.
He don't treat her right. Clearly, he knows he don't treat her right because soon as one man just says one nice thing, he thinks that she's gone. So,
bro, but that mentality is just so fucked, bro. I mean, some people like those toxic relationships.
Play FIFA or something. Play some clubs, relax, like just enjoy your free time.
I mean, first of all, you saying relax and clubs in the same sentence, I don't know about that, Chief.
Yeah, and then laugh at your friends, get a little stressed, that bit's.
Compared to this, yes. Oh
Brother.
my god.
We'll sleep or something, like.
Man is stupid. Man is stupid.
You have to ask the question, am I that asshole?
Shouldn't be asking permission, first of all.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, no, that bit's bad. Like, obviously, depending on the relationship you're in, or like, if you want, like, it's nice to give you the partner a heads up on something, or
this is how the conversation. This is how the conversation should have gone. Oh, I'm going out with my girlfriends this day.
Yeah.
And you go, okay, sweet, thanks for letting me know. I'll plan accordingly.
Yeah, that's fair. To be fair, I've actually had an idea for this as well.
Go have fun.
That we can. That I'm gonna implore from next week. Actually, is I'll keep the same for a while. I'll take 5 questions from Quora, but I'll take questions which are already like answered by like multiple people, and then read you what other people have also said, so you can see what other people's fucking mindsets are like as well. Love you, jokes.
They have to ask am I the asshole is hilarious.
Like I know some people are trolling and just be like, nah, you're doing fine. You're doing good. You're totally right.
Oh my god, man.
I feel like if you have to ask Quora this type of thing, like you've already
you've gone too far. You've gone too far.
No, sometimes they're like have like good am I the assholes, like people are like, okay, well, like it's a sensitive situation. This brother is just insane and looking for his he's looking for guys to like that's totally fine. So
yeah, and
feel comfortable in his
no decent human being will be like, yeah, no, you've done the right thing, Chief. Like, ain't no way.
No, he's definitely he's not looking for decent human beings at all.
No, no, brother. Okay, well, the next question here, oh Lord. Let me just sit up for this one. Okay. The next question is, well, okay. He asked me to squat over our glass coffee table and defecate while he watches from below. What do I do? It's been my husband for the past 10 years. Is it time for a divorce? In brackets, I'm 39.
What does that matter?
Listen, you've been married for 10 years, you know, I personally wouldn't, but I don't know, man. Would you do that?
I feel like a conversation needs to be had. Clearly.
I mean, he's already asked her. Like, he's already asked. Like,
I know, but maybe she needs to say like, I don't want to do that.
But she doesn't. Like, I feel like she's like, she put, "What do I do?"
What do I do?
To shit or not to shit?
Wait, is she already done it? Is she already done it?
No. She just put. He asked me to squat over our glass coffee table and defecate while he watches from below. What do I do? Is it time for a divorce?
I feel like going for a divorce is a bit too quick. I feel like you should definitely have a conversation about it.
But wouldn't you?
And then like,
no is also an option there. You can't just say no.
Yeah, no. When I said no, yeah.
First of all, like, why? Second of all, like, why do you wanna do it like from like behind the screen? Like, it like what? What kind of zoo? Like,
listen, brother, everyone different. You know what I'm saying? People like what they like. Okay, people like what they like.
I mean, yeah, it's its own thing, and I guess that's the thing they can talk about. But the fact that she's saying like, is it a divorce thing?
I feel like she's already answering her own question there.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
But because I feel like even if you said no, and then I feel like even if you said no, and your husband like, all right, cool, don't worry about it, you would always know in the back of your head, like, he wants me to do this. Like, it's not like
he wanted me to do it.
It's not like, oh, he wanted me to do doggy for the first time. No, he wanted this. Like, nah, bro, this is.
You know, I don't want to be that guy. But question 3 could technically answer question 1. You know, why would you cheat in a relationship? Because you know,
there's another girl's doing it. Listen,
those that's something I could understand. Like,
if you don't want your
not getting from you.
Listen, ladies, you heard it here from Davian. If you don't want your husband to cheat on you, shit on a coffee table for him. Direct quote from Davian right there.
No. I said you don't want your husband to leave you.
No. Look, because that's how I'll cheat. Like, I'm leave. But I was just saying that, like, you know, it could be have 3 answers 1. You know, maybe you do some freaky shit with this, and then it doesn't make it right. I'm just saying, you know.
You're just pointing it out. Okay, so next question up here.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not really hurting anyone, so.
That's true. All right, so next question.
I guess.
It depends whose table it is.
Yes.
I wouldn't
sure they're married.
On it ever again.
All right. Okay. Question 4. A little bit. I want to say lighthearted, but it's not. Well, my boyfriend / partner last summer we separated for 4 months. It's kind of like a Ross Rachel kind of situation. They're on a break. And in that time, they had. Well, she didn't, but he had sexual relationships with a friend which. Obviously, they've been friends for a long time. And he says that he wants to continue being friends with that person. And she's expressed herself that it's fine that we're on a break. It's fine, but now we're together again. Can you please cut that person off? And he's like, no. And her question essentially is, I don't feel like it's a good idea to still keep that person around. Am I wrong for feeling that way? Because he's like, it's cool. Listen, we're on a break. It happened, and you understand that. I don't see why that's a problem now that we're back together. This is Quora, bro. Like, this is Quora, man.
So technically, he's done nothing wrong.
He did nothing wrong. Technically, he did nothing wrong. She just said, "Is it okay for me?"
I don't think.
Who the fuck is gonna beat their friend and then say, "Can I keep that friend around?" No.
That's weird.
Don't have female friends you want to sleep with, then sleep with them, and then be like, "Yo, so we weren't together, so you know, is it cool if we still?" No, you can't ever hang out with that friend again.
Like in the back of your mind, you're gonna think like, did they just break up with you to sleep with them, and then come back to you?
Legit.
Also, in the back of your mind, you're gonna be like, anytime we have an argument,
no strings attached type thing, like. It just feels weird. I can understand why she'd want that, but I also like he should know that, like, you know, this is the kind of thing that, like, if it's to make her comfortable, you know,
so be it.
You have to make a decision on whether it's worth it.
You know, it's almost as if actions have consequences.
That's facts,
he's
bro.
making a decision.
Facts.
It's almost
is
as
the
if
relationship worth cutting his friend off for?
I was gonna say. I mean, listen. I think it just boils down to how much does he love you at that point? Because, brother, if he loved you, then I don't.
Then he would probably cut
yeah.
I don't think I can.
It's not like you're cutting off a friend where like you guys go out like a lot. Like you Captain Cheeks, bro.
What the sex with his friend was really good.
Hey, listen. All I'm saying is, like, sometimes, bro, like there are magical things out there which can change a man's trajectory, whether it's the guac guac 9000 or the fucking pussy itself, bro. Like, listen, man. We're on a podcast. I went to another place, bro. Sorry.
You went down.
I'm getting cut out anyway. It's fine. Seamless transition to this bit.
I was gonna say if the sex is really good, then maybe it would explain why he wants to keep it. I mean, maybe they're a good friend, but also it would make it worse.
No. Like I could never expect anyone to be okay with that. Like, and then like I should understand that.
Fam, having female friends in itself is difficult. Like in terms of maintaining boundaries and, you know, making sure that, you know, whoever you're with is comfortable in case, you know, they're jealous or blah blah blah. After you've had sex with one of them, that's you.
You're pushing it. You're 100% pushing
one of them. He's gonna lose one of them.
You gotta understand why they'd be upset, and it's fair.
Imagine the
I think it's warranted.
Just like, I bet Becky didn't say that. That's when you like it. Like, oh no.
I bet Becky didn't say that. Oh my god.
Did you say that to Becky when you were like, oh yeah, can't, sorry, my bad, sorry. Just
not worth it.
Okay. All right. Well, the final question for today, before we cut off our wonderful podcast, is, hold on, I just realized I only took 4, not even 5, so I'm actually just glazing through real quick to find a juicy one, you know?
So T can't count. That's a good start.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Numbers be difficult, brother. Numbers be difficult.
4 looks like 5, looks like 6.
Yeah, man. Sometimes it looks like a titty too, you know, it depends on the day. All right. So the final question for our podcast today in regards to our dating segment. Okay, the question is from Ultraviolet on Quora. My boyfriend has started going to the same gym as me, but he doesn't want me to join him when he goes. He wants to go by himself. The English is terrible here. He said I should wait at home when he goes, and then obviously I can go whenever I want when he's not there. She says that she thinks it's odd. What should I say, or what should I do?
That is odd. Just go to the gym whenever the fuck you like. That's weird. Like, I can understand, I can understand going, like, doing separate things while you're there. I can understand that. That's fine. That happens all the time. But, like, just don't go when I go. Like, that's sus behavior.
I'm not gonna lie. It's sus. Like, gym can be a wind down time where you probably want to be away from people, which makes sense. But you could do that and still, you know, go around the same times. That brother is in there just being the gym instructor fam. He's helping with the deep stuff.
I wanna know exactly what would, like, she should just confront him and just be like, why don't you want me to go at the same time as you? And then, like, I want to know what he says to justify that.
Nah,
like,
she should turn
I
up.
cannot. Like, what could justify that?
Yeah, turn up in a big hoodie. You know, go in silently and then just watch him for a bit, and let's really see what he's doing in there. And when he starts gripping and like, then you can be like, "Whoa, that's why you don't want me in the gym." Or you want to see how little he lifts. You know, because you know
It could be.
He's on the
I feel
five,
like
like-
if he's not doing anything sus, it's
Yeah,
probably
take
like
it
a
from
confidence
gym
thing.
face.
As I was saying,
Yeah, it could be a confidence thing.
Maybe that's the only thing. But like,
He could be lifting like 5 kg and
to be
just
fair,
really struggling. Like, I don't want her to see this.
I don't want her to see how weak I am.
Listen,
Yeah,
he goes to
that
show his
could be a-
alpha
You know
male
what?
side, dog.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. But you know what? That's why you should have a conversation with him. Tell him that you love him no matter what, even if he doesn't squat with depth. In fact, no, you shouldn't love him if he doesn't squat with depth. And also, don't love him if he does sumo deadlifts. And also, don't love him if he bicep curls in the squat rack. And if he doesn't put his dumbbells away, don't love him. He doesn't deserve love.
Jesus Christ, bro!
Uh,
I love how you started with "you should love him," and then you just switched on
normal
the.
things.
You switched on the spot so quick. All right.
Okay.
Well, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't love your partner. All right.
They
And
do those gym.
if they
don't
do
love
those
them,
things, if they do those things,
if they bicep curl in the squat rack,
you know, be an adult. You know what I'm saying? Be an adult. Well, that brings us.
Squat rack fucking fine.
Well, that brings us to a close for our very first ever podcast. This shall be what day is a good day to even upload this shit? Like a Saturday or some shit? Saturday, Sunday? I don't know. Well, this will
Maybe
be
everyone's chilling on a Sunday.
Sunday. All right. So this will be recorded every Thursday, and this will be uploaded on a Sunday. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been your boy T, Davian, and Chris, and we'll catch you next week for a bad podcast. Peace.
Yeah.